Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Hartford, Connecticut with a stop at the City Hall there. And we find little Davey and Leroy Truth. Leroy the loser, that is. And they get in a bit of trouble. Now, the first 15 minutes of this video, nothing happens. But let's cut right to the chase. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
I'm gonna go to the second. Floor.
Hey, good guy. Listen to this. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Get the fuck out.
Beautiful for spacious skies and freedom rings right here, 'cause Christian works security and no one has to fear.
Bravo. Look at this fucking elevator.
It's an old school elevator.
That was good. That was nice freestyle.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you who don't know, this is Leroy Truth, aka Leroy the Loser. Yeah, he used to hang out with Josh, Jailbird Josh, that is. I don't know why he switched over to good guy activism, but he did. So let's carry on.
I'll send you my angle.
Now, Christian, even though he was acting friendly, he was watching us play cards. No food or beverages allowed in function room. It's a function room, for God's sakes. How can you function without food or beverages?
Ooh.
This
Does it have a light? It does. Look at all this stuff that they're giving out.
What about toys?
I think this is the council chambers.
Look at Legos here. Look at how many Legos they have.
It's in Japanese though.
They probably got a special on them.
Of course that's bootleg. These are bootleg. These are the bootleg ones. It's probably like 200 pieces.
Good guy. I got a piano. I got to play.
It's probably like 200 pieces missing out of these boxes.
So this has been a...
I don't know about little Davey and Leroy the Loser here. You know, as little kids, we were always taught that if the door's closed, you don't go in there. I don't care. You don't go in if the door's closed. But these idiots think that this is their building because they pay taxes. They don't live in Connecticut. Oh man, you walked in, you turned on the lights, you're making yourself at home. Oh, but not to worry. Somebody's going to notice that. Let's continue.
fruitful journey. We had donuts. They were very kind of them.
And a piano.
Here, I'm going to play the piano. Here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to play a special holiday song. The Leroy Truth.
Oh, these have jelly in them.
The Leroy Truth holiday special. Here. Do this properly. You can make sure I'm in frame on that one too. All right, so this is for Good Guy Activism. All subscribers, fans, Leroy Truth Investigations. Subscribe to Good Guy if you haven't. Subscribe to Leroy Truth Investigations if you haven't.
So let's see, these two yahoos walked into a closed door, turned on the lights, ate some donuts, and now they're playing the piano. What next?
Why?
This is the one room that isn't public access.
It's wide open.
Yeah, I know, but you're not. This is for private functions and for
It's wide open. It's publicly accessible. There's no signs.
We're having a private function. Would you care to join us? Unfortunately. Can I play one more song for you?
Can you show us a sign that says that we can't be here?
Yeah, it says private function room right outside, and you walk in.
Where do you see that? It doesn't say authorized personnel only. It does. It does. Where do you see that at?
Function room. So there's a sign.
That doesn't mean
It means it's not accessed by the public yet.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
The mayor's office is right here. You can feel free to ask.
This,
you have to have a permit.
You don't need a permit. What does it say that? It's wide open to the public.
No, it's not. Certain offices are not open.
Legally, by law, this is wide open to the public.
That's not how that works.
It is. Ask.
Mommy and Daddy didn't teach you any better, did they, little Davey? Yeah, I tell you, man, I don't know what's wrong with these guys, but this is how people get hurt in the world. You know, you start pushing boundaries and you get the wrong person on the right day and you don't have to worry about anything else. Isn't that right, little Davey? You haven't run into that kind of person yet, but I'm sure you will.
No, it isn't.
It is.
I had the mayor's consent.
Hi. You don't need nobody's consent to enter a public room.
Right. It's not a public room, though.
It is.
But just, because we like to educate people, is you can't verbally, and someone gave you the wrong bill of goods.
They
Someone
did.
Misinformed you.
They misinformed
You
you.
can't verbally make a room private. If there was a sign here, we would not have gone in. It's implied. Usually the door is
not
closed and
implied.
they made the mistake of leaving it open, but normally that door would be closed. And you need, if you were to call the mayor or ask anyone.
What is-
Bring the mayor up. Come on, Mayor. He's not here. He obviously left. But you can ask Janice here. This is normally a very private function room. That's not.
Yes, you cannot go.
I'm not going to believe nobody's lies. I go by the law. Yeah, you need to educate yourself. Sorry.
You need to choose, but it is the law. No, it's not the law. It's not supposed to. And no, now you're going into the mayor's office. Please do not do that.
Look, the door is open.
She left the door open because she was entering it. Please do not do that.
The door is open.
You entered it as she entered the room. Please do not
When
do
I was
that.
entering, wasn't the
I
door?
know,
There you
but
go.
now-
Close the door.
So little Davey's one of those people that if it's a locked door, he just waits for somebody to come and open it, and then he goes in behind him. Is that your logic, little Davey? Telling you, man, you're going to get hurt one day. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Exactly what she did. There are no signs there. But here's the thing. If they want to make this private, because right now it is not private.
It's
Legally,
not private. And we can be there.
It is. It requires-
And we can be there until it closes.
It
I'm
is
going to go
closed.
take some more pictures. I need a couple more pictures. Hold on.
Sir, please. I get you're trying to make a video and all that. That's great. It's really not.
Look at this. Look at this view. That's what I want to show you. Uneducated.
I know, but normally these doors will be locked and closed. They made a mistake of leaving them open, but that doesn't mean you have access to them.
Please walk out now.
Sir,
Excuse
we're
me?
asking you politely. Please leave.
Please exit.
Yeah, when I'm
Now,
finished taking my pictures.
No, you didn't have
Excuse
permission.
me, who are you?
Please,
Don't
I
touch
have
me
to
again.
know. So
Don't
please,
touch me again.
please exit.
What's your name?
Please exit.
What's your name?
Oh my goodness, little Davey's camera was just assaulted. I'm not sure, how can a inanimate object be assaulted, but that's what these frauditors always claim. You assaulted my camera!
Look out. I thought he was a good guy. Turns out
I hope you calling the cops for the. I hope you calling the cops for the crime that you just witnessed.
Right. She asked you.
It doesn't matter what she asked. She touched me. Period. You don't touch. I need her name. I need her name.
No one ran what's your name?
Look at this.
If you don't mind, just
Well, we've asked two gentlemen to not enter a private room.
It's not private, so
It's not private. There's no more. It is. You can ask this gentleman.
it's not private.
He's an assistant for the mayor. There's nothing here that's implied. The doors are
It's not implied. The doors are not locked.
but that doesn't mean you have access to it. If your house door is open, can I enter it?
The door is open.
But if your house
I need
door
her
is
name.
open and I enter it, can I enter it?
No, but the door is open. I thought we were just making pointless arguments. This is an entirely public.
I need your name so I can hold you accountable.
This video has another 36 minutes to run. We're not going to watch anywhere near that. But let's skip around and find out what's going to happen to poor little Davey. The poor widow ting.
15 minutes later.
Now, why don't you tell them what else you seen?
Who's in charge?
You work in the mayor's office, right? Why don't you take my FOIA request?
I actually have no idea what.
Why don't you, you guys, I'm sorry, I have a right to redress my government, and this is how I'm redressing my government. I just got attacked by a public servant. You understand?
We'll work on that after.
They called you for no crime. A crime just happened. They didn't tell you about the crime, though.
Give me 1 second.
In the mayor's office, I need somebody to take my public records request. I need name, title, salaries of all employees, and I need the 2023 budget. If you could just write that down.
That's not a tax collection issue, so that's for the administration.
Can you come back tomorrow?
Respectfully, the way the law works, I can submit a FOIA with anybody that works in City Hall. It will be their job just to forward it to your whoever handles your FOIA request. Okay. I'm not saying you got to give me the information right now. I just want to submit it. You forward it to the private departments, and I'll just take a copy for my records. That's it.
Yeah, I've never heard of a verbal FOIA.
Okay.
No, all FOIAs must be in writing. That's.
Well, little Davey, I don't understand something. You claim you're illiterate, so what good is a FOIA request going to do you anyway? You can't read it. Oh, you were lying the whole time. That's right. I got you.
That's why I asked you if you could write it out. I don't know how to read and write. That's why I'm asking for your assistance.
Do you really not know how to read and write?
That's what I said, ma'am.
Okay. All right, well.
If you could just write down name, title, and salaries for all employees at City Hall.
I'll do that.
If somebody didn't have any hands, you'd have to help them. I'm asking for help because I don't know how to read and write.
She said she'll do it for you.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
All right, why don't you come in and we'll...
Thank you.
She's gonna help you, and then everything.
I'm just surprised that they called you for no crime. Witness the crime happen in front of them, but don't report the crime, the actual crime.
Listen, bro, we're problem solving.
You understand?
Right? We're here to help them. Okay, figure out solution.
And you're also here to protect our rights, which I appreciate you doing. And if they're misinformed on our rights, that's when we let them know.
He's doing his job, man.
That's fine. I'm not blaming him for anything. I'm just saying you called us for no crime. You witnessed the crime happen in front of you, but you don't report the actual crime. You're supposed to be security.
So
Thank you.
Name and phone number.
I'm going to do it anonymously. I'm just going to give you my email. If you can get the information and forward it to me through email. My email is activismguy.
Now, little Davey claims he can't read or write, but he's got an email address. Go figure that out.
Activismguy, common spelling, GUI, @gmail.com.
Comma 7, or what did you say? Activism guy.
Common spelling, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
just like regular spelling. @gmail.com. I want the name, title, salaries of all employees that work in City Hall.
Name, I'm sorry, name, title,
salaries
and salary.
of all employees that work at City Hall and the 2023.
Hold on a second.
I'm so sorry.
That work at City Hall.
And the 2023 budget.
It's being worked on right now. Wait, 2023
Yes.
fiscal year?
Yes.
Last year's?
Yes.
FY 2023.
She had no right. She had no right whatsoever to put her hands on me, take my property out of my hand, throw my property.
I'm sure this lady is wondering what the hell does he need the budget for if he can't read or write? But that's okay. She knows he's a fraud. That's why they're called Frauditors, no doubt. Well, the video continues for about another 10 minutes or so, and little Davey stands there and talks to the two cops about how a crime was committed and they're not doing anything about it. Oh, dearie me, what a little crybaby. I tell you, little Dave, you're going to run into somebody one day and they don't care anything about what you're doing. You haven't met that person yet, but you will. It might take time, but you'll meet that person, and we're all going to love it when you do. But in the meantime, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, little Davey. You think you might find a real job one day? Work on it, boy. You're a bum. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me.
Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason
I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, man.
Actually,
No, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
Against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.